You may remember one of the 4 U.S. Army soldiers killed last month during a training exercise in Lithuania was from Guam. Dante Titano was his name.
About 14% of the population of Guam are veterans. For them, Adam Yamaguchi reports, getting the health care they need can be a challenge.
Every week in the U.S. territory of Guam, these military veterans come together and pass around this paddle so each can speak.
I come back to this place to reflect on the service that I've done.
This is the only place that they sort of break down a little.
This is their therapy for physical and psychological wounds sustained in combat in Iraq and Afghanistan.
A few nights ago, I was thinking of suicide. I wanted to end my life because I'm worth more to my family dead than I am alive.
Not true, bro. We got you, bro. Thank you, bro.
For people in Guam, military service is an economic opportunity. Of the roughly 170,000 residents who live here, 24,000 of them are military veterans. Despite that, there's only one small VA clinic on the island, with one psychologist.
We're 3 hours away from VA Philippines. We need to go that way. A lot better treatment. Imagine I walked through the door and I got an appointment. Hawaii, you gotta wait for months.
Due to the lack of services here, Roy Gamboa assembled this group. He served 10 years in the Marine Corps, and he calls this group Got Your 671. 671 is the area code for Guam.
In the first couple of years, everything was coming out of our pockets. Since then, we've applied for and received a couple of grants to help keep our doors open.
But the vets we met are worried about the looming budget cuts to the VA. The agency has terminated 585 contracts as part of an ongoing audit. Gamboa worries his group could be next.
I have PTSD, I have chronic depression.
Donovan Santos is also a combat veteran. He's now the person on the listening end of the group's suicide prevention hotline.
I pretty much help those that fall through the cracks, that feel like they're alone.
You talk them off the ledge?
Yes, I'm there with them on the ledge. I'm there with them to pull them back, to catch them.
Where would you be without this?
Honest, I'd be dead. Sometimes I wish my brothers were here, and I wasn't.
But you're carrying on their fight?
Yep.
You're not alone, man. Not alone.
Roy Gamboa told us it's a fight they all hope to carry on long into the future.
You've probably saved lives. You've probably kept people from making that final decision.
You know, and I'll keep going. I mean, we were willing to die for each other in combat. I refuse to believe that it was all for nothing.
Now, in light of recent cuts to the VA's budget, Roy and other veterans were recently in San Francisco to plead their case for continued funding. Now, these American citizens on the U.S. territory of Guam can't vote for president, and they don't have a vote in Congress. So there's really nobody in power to advocate on their behalf.
Revealing report. Adam Yamaguchi, thank you so much, and we cannot thank them enough for their service.
That's right.